Welcome to Mother Vlog. What is this vlog? I have no clue if I want to do this because there is a hope that I can actually figure out some things. So what is this? It's basically an official production journal-ish type thing of the Mother animated series type thing that I want to do. So I predict that this series will constantly change, evolve, do the things. Either way, for this first episode, actually, this folder, yeah. This sucker, the one goal I have for this, finish up this sucker. Now what is this sucker? This is Magicant, aka one of the weirdest and most confusing sections of the game, period. It's one of the sections which I call a key moment. What's a key moment? In animation you have the idea of key frames, then you have the extremes, and then you have the in-betweens, and you have all of that. Now, I had the idea for this project of, what if I did this at a macro level? The key moments are basically the moments I have to get right. It's the first impression type thing. It's when you meet a new character. It's when you meet Luke. It's when you meet... it's the most important scene. I'd probably call the extremes the big story beats. Be like the one graph that was featured in extra credits for their pacing episode. I'd probably link that down below. And I'd probably say the in-betweens are basically like something like that, just kind of on a smaller scale. So, what I'm going to try and do is paste Magicant. The biggest reason why I'm having so many problems with this sequence, with this part, at least the first travel to Magicant, Nintendo's first travel to Magicant, biggest reason why I'm having so many big problems is because there are so many houses. Like houses up here, houses over here. Ultimately the whole sequence is going to end with Ninten entering the gates, getting to Queen Mary's castle. Then we have a whole nother section for Queen Mary's castle. Depending on how sure I am of it, I think I might actually put a link down below to the key moments, to all that, to what I have in my head. Some other goals I have, and who knows, is to maybe start a full Let's Play or start recording myself playing Earthbound Zero, or Earthbound Beginnings, or whatever you want to call the first game. I'm calling it Earthbound Beginnings because that's the official name that was given. Thinking about doing a whole gameplay thing, arguing whether or not I should record myself or turn it into a Let's Play, and I might start on that pretty soon. And I think that's about all I have in mind right now for this. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I think I want to back up on the time-lapse and show what I found to be probably the best scene. The ocarina house. Now in the game, you go and you get an ocarina at some point, and you just kind of go to a house, you enter, and well, yeah, would you like this ocarina? And of course go okay, yes, and go hi, you're a good level-headed, or whatever, at least in the translation by Tomato and Mother 1+2. Then, oh my gosh, I think I've made what I'd call an extreme. I was talking about key moments and animating on a more macro level. I think I've ended up making what would be called an extreme or good emotional beat. Because what was originally just like one small moment that I just kind of got an item from, now I created this whole sequence that actually feels like a segment from Earthbound. You know, when you get to the My Sanctuary locations, you go there and you see this mission, it's like you remember this or you heard this. I think I made something like that with this whole ocarina house scene. I'm honestly pretty proud of that. But yeah, I'm still not done.